So the next section, we're going to jump into professional advice and taxes. So if you're young, you've never set up a business before, or you're just completely oblivious to how this all works, this is an important section to run through so you don't lose more money or overspend money and don't file it later when you reach some success. Okay, there's so many people that spend a ton of money, they outspend the means, and then the tax man comes and gives them a huge bill and they're in big hot water. So I want to show you guys what to do so you don't get in that same position. So when starting out, you can act as an individual person in terms of taxes because you're not going to be profitable initially. But after making around $1,000 in profit, I know, right, it's a low figure, but we want to be careful and do this the right way. It's important to then set up a company. This could be an LTD or an LLC, a limited company or an LLC, and sign it up as a company on your country's tax platform. So for me personally, I'm from the United Kingdom, so this would be the HMRC, and then you make tax contributions every annual fiscal year for the tax on the money in terms of your incomings you've actually acquired from your business. This is really important because later they'll eventually do an investigation on you and find you've been either avoiding or by accident not paying taxes, and then you'll receive a bill. So that's important. Most of the Shopify payment processors do also usually ask for this business information too, so it's important just to set up a business that you can pay taxes with so your store also looks professional and so Shopify will actually deal with you. So basically you'll pay what's called capital gains tax on the income which comes in from your store, right? Taxes are paid upon your business's profits, the profits from your income, aka capital gains, and this tax is actually paid upon the takeaway profit value from your store. So remember to write off and report any business expenses. It's important to check on individual videos and research of your own to find out how to do a tax return and how to file your taxes as well, because you'll know how the process works in more depth. But basically you need to report and write off any business expenses, such as the cost for your advertising campaigns with your dropshipping store, the cost of ordering any products and product samples, and any transactions related to them, or any service fees that you're gonna have to pay for, any subscriptions to things like Shopify, and any apps that you pay for as well later, any costs under your business and those that may lower your profit margins. And this is going to be so you don't actually overpay taxes. These are called tax write-offs, okay? So that's pretty important. You can also set up VAT and sales tax on your products a little bit later after making those consistent sales in accordance to your region's requirements and laws. So that's also really important too. So do look into that, guys. Even if you are a young person, maybe a young adult or late teenager, it's still important to verse yourself with those things because they'll be useful later in business, and also you'll avoid a big financial crisis later. For an example, if you want to be one of those people who gets really rich and you get lucky or you do really well and then you go buy a Ferrari and realize that half of that's owed in taxes, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So don't skip over this section.